Ladies and gentlemen, we finally did it. That is right. This is going to be an update. I haven't done an update forever. I think the last time I gave an update, other than my other channel on this channel, is this specific video right here. That's right. It's been a long time since I was giving an update. And I thought, why not I just give an actual update now? So we made it to 50%. I am very happy, by the way. We made it to 50%. Anyways, the one thing I did realize that we didn't talk about, we didn't go over 25%. And now we're in 50%. So I'm going to go over everything so far. And then I'll give you an update when we go to 75%. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now I'm not going to tell you every single part of the detail on everything. So if you want to know like literally everything, you can either go on my channel, the other channel, and look at the playlists, because I have two playlists there, which you can see on the screen. Or two, you could simply just go link in the description, because it will link to you to my playlist, so you guys can also check it out down below. Without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So basically, on the 25th folder, which I will put a time skip down on above, so if you already know what 25% is, you could just skip on to a future head. If you do not know what 25% is, and you are new to this, I will be basically explaining to you what happened. So in the 25th folder, basically what proceeds to happen is where it started off with Tony, whatever, basically being jealous that I was best friends with Lemon Lime when she was telling everyone that she's 13, about to be 14 this year. And at the time, I was gonna be 15, turning 16. So that was like 2 years age gap, right? Anyway, so and Tony, being the 38-year-old, he's gonna be 39 this year, had a crush on Lemony Lime. And rather than him talking to me like a decent being, being a normal human being, he decided to attack me and make me look bad on purpose. He was out here saying that I was dating Lemline and that she was 9 years old and stuff, even though like everyone, even her friends, is saying that she's 13, about to be 14 this year. Not this year, last year. You know, she was gonna be basically 15 this year. 2 years age gap. Anyway, so while that was going on, he was consistently be angry and continuously be on my case just because I was best friends with his crush. And on folder one, you have multiple proof of him doing that. Not only that, but you also have like Brooklyn out here exposing him for out here dating minors and stuff and talking to little kids and stuff, whatever. This guy is basically a weirdo. Anyways, so what ended up happening is he continuously attacking me for quote unquote talking to his girl, which is a bit weird. There's even like audio recording of him flat out calling Lemon Lime his girl, saying like, "Oh yeah, then you start messing with my girl." Like what? You two weren't even together. Like she had a boyfriend, and since I was her best friend, I knew who the boyfriend was, and I was keeping it secret for her. But like he's out here being like, "Oh well, since you're getting closer to my girl, you guys were not even together, okay?" And you guys weren't even like close friends like that. Like, yeah, you guys were friends, but you guys weren't like even best friends either. So I don't know why he thought that he's all big shot, whatever, and do whatever he wants. Like you're a grown man talking to somebody that's a minor, but whatever. And what proceeded to happen is that he was flaming me and everything. Now for the first like couple like for the first like 2 months, he was out here joking around, saying like how me and Lena is together and stuff. And like when people asked him, it's like, oh, it was because they always like hang out every single day. They laugh, and they get along pretty well because that's what best friends do. We get along very easily. But then on the third month, that's when he started to get a bit annoyed, a bit angry. He's like, "You guys are dating. You guys are together with no physical proof." And he proceeds to start being our case. He's like, "Oh yeah, you know, you're literally out here dating a 9 year old," and now he's getting pissed off. Keep in mind that like he knows the entire truth and that I wasn't even dating her, but yet he proceeds to constantly be like, I don't care, you're dating her," and it sucks too because like I was just out here trying to have fun and stuff. Even like Lemon, all his friends were getting a bit annoyed. Okay, and I was like, Tony, knock it off, bro. I wasn't even dating Lemon Lime. And then like not only that, but anytime I go on neighbors and stuff, if I don't join Lemon Lime, she's gonna continue spamming me, so I have to join anyways. But like Tony was continuously lying, making up rules and stuff. And that's when Brooklyn and that's when like me, Brooklyn, and Limelight thought, oh, let's go pull a prank on him. So the prank originally we was gonna do is where we always act like all three of us is dating. Like the prank was is that I was act like I'm dating Brooklyn and Limelight at the exact same time when I'm not dating either of them. And like the twist is that we'd be dating, but then a couple of days later, I was gonna have like Limelight and Brooklyn like act like they confessing. It's like, yo, Tony, I just want to tell you a secret. Don't tell anyone. And then I was gonna have like Limelight say like I'm dating Travis Day first, and then I also have Brooklyn saying I'm dating Travis Day next, and then I also have like either Tony could snitch or two Tony could just simply attack and be like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? You out here dating Limelight and Brooklyn. So it was supposed to be like a funny little prank and stuff, and then like we're gonna have like this like fake little fight, and then after this little fight, we're gonna like all three of us were gonna twist it and start attacking Tony and blame it on Tony. But then afterwards, we're gonna say it's a prank. We were literally only like 3 to 4 days into the prank, and then I was trying to hang out with my friend Cam because I was trying to be best friends with her. And Tony was like, "Hey Cam, yo, he's dating Trashy Day." Not to mention that it was supposed to be a prank, but like Brooklyn and Limline was talking about a prank in the air. And then I was talking about like they was talking about like how because like Brooklyn as a joke was saying out loud that I was dating Lemon Lime, which then got Tony a bit jealous and pissed off. I was like, yo, they snitch on you, bro. You're out here dating a 9 year old. And I was like, whoa, she's not nine, first of all. Secondly, I'm not even dating her. It was just a prank. Even Brooklyn multiple times was trying to tell Tony it was a prank. Like you got like recordings out here like Brooklyn's trying to say like it's just a prank, Tony, chill. Like we're trying to tell her to chill out, and then like Tony decided to start talking to Cam, whatever, and he's like, "Yo, Cam," and he's like, "This is where the end of 25%. Now we're going to the 50%." So yeah, Tony starts talking to Cam, and Cam was out here being like pissed. I was like, "Nah, bro, what the hell?" And getting a bit angry and stuff, whatever. And the next thing later, what proceeded to happen is that Cam's getting a bit angry, a bit annoyed, and wanted to know the truth because like each of us was telling different stories. Like me, Lemon, and Brooklyn is always saying how I'm not dating her, but Tony is like, yes, they are. They are dating and stuff like that. And was getting beyond pissed off, whatever. And that's when Cam like individually grabbed all of us, and she started grabbing me, whatever. And she's like, "So I heard you're dating Lemon Lime. Is that true?" I was like, "No, I'm not dating her. She has a boyfriend, but I'm not telling you who that boyfriend is." Because it's you, isn't it? I was like, no, it's not me. I keep secrets from my best friend. I'm not trying to have her relationship ruined because of you guys. It's like, why don't you just tell us? And I was like, I don't have to tell you anything. If Lemon is comfortable with me telling it to you guys, then yeah, I'll tell you guys. But she's not comfortable with me telling you guys clearly, so I'm not telling you guys anything. And there's continues to be anger that I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't snitching nothing. It was like, tell me who it is. I was like, why do you care so much, Cam? If you care so much, ask Limlon herself. I ain't gonna say anything because I made a promise to her. As a best friend, I'm keeping my promise. Because that's who I am. I always try to keep my promises. And Cam was being a bit annoyed. So he dropped me, grabbed Lemon Lime, and like next thing later, she's like out here talking Lemon Lime. Completely lied to my face. She's like, alright, so Lemon Lime told me that you guys are dating. And it's like, well, that's not true. I don't know why Lemon Lime said that because we're not dating. It was like, you sure? It's like, yeah, we're not together. You can even ask Brooklyn and the rest. We're not dating. Which then Brooklyn and everyone else said that we're not dating and stuff. And then Cam was like, I was on our side for a little bit and was like thinking, even got to a point to where he was literally fighting Tony, whatever. But like they're trying to get the truth out and stuff, whatever. And then I asked Limline privately, I was like, so Cam told me that you're out here saying that you said that we were together. Is that true? She was like, no, I didn't say that at all. And like Cam was trying to put words into Limline's mouth. And I was like, bro, Cam, what are you doing? And then like Cam and Tony and the rest were trying to escalate it, try to make it like bad, whatever. I was like, bro, I'm not dating her. You guys have no proof. And then not only that, but then like afterwards, after a while, when things are finally get cooled down a little bit, what proceeds to happen is that Tony is trying to act like a nice guy. He's like, all right, cool, cool. Who do you like and stuff like that. I was like, what do you mean, who do you like? He's like, like what's like your type and stuff. And I told him, I said like, oh, okay, yeah, I like boys and girls. Like that's just my thing. I like both genders. Then I'm bi. Pansexual as you will. And I told him that. And what does he do in return? He literally twists my own words, and he's like, "Oh, he already says that he likes little boys and girls." I was like, "Whoa, okay, fam. I did not say any of that. I did not say that at all." And then he's like out here like trying to make it seem like I'm out here, being a pred or whatever. He started making claims that's not true. And so I got recordings of him saying that. I was like, well, those recordings must be out of context or a lie, because I say I like boys and girls, which then I also say I like both genders. I feel like I should say I feel like next time I should say I love male and female, but whatever. And like he was out here constantly out here making me look bad and saying like, oh, he likes little kids, he likes touching them and stuff. And I was like, no, bro, I do not do any of that. Okay. And he was continuously trying to make me look bad, okay? And I was like getting pissed off, whatever. And then during that one day, he was out here trying to talk about like how supposedly I was out here cheating on Lemon Lime, and I was like, no, I'm not. What? We're not even together, first of all, and secondly, I'm not cheating on her. I told him a story about my past, because my first ever girlfriend named Darling, she thought I was cheating on her and broke up with me, and then yeah, that's what happened. And then the second and the third relationship is kind of complicated. I already made a video about it, but long story short, I fake dated somebody for a little bit, but then I actually started catching feelings for them, and I started dating them. But then I ended up having feelings for someone else, and I asked someone else, well, because I said we can date, and I decided to date someone else. But I was like, we need to start. You need to help me break up with this girl, please. And I guess she found out we're dating, and she ended up breaking up with me because, well, I cheated on her. It wasn't a real relationship in the first place. And yeah, with the other girl. How we broke up, kind of complicated. I don't want to explain it, but yeah, Miss Faith. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Anyways, yeah, I told her him the side story about my relationship that I had, whatever. And rather than him, being nice and everything, be like, oh, okay, okay, he decided to be like, yeah, he just fully admit that he was cheating on Lemon Lime. Like the amount of words twisting he be doing, bro. Like I didn't say any of this, and he's like, yeah, you did. He said this, he said that. We're making claims that is not even true. That I didn't say any of those, but whatever. And he's constantly, continuously trying to make me look bad, no matter what. Like I did nothing to him, and he's continuously making me look bad. I do not know why. And then Cam's out here, making fun of me because I'm buying everything. He's like, oh, well, God doesn't like you because of this, and oh, well, it's weird. No one likes a guy that likes a guy and stuff like that. And then I get to the point to where, I mean, I would explain to you guys everything that happened, but one of my videos got age restricted, as you guys can see it. I'm not trying to get this video age restricted, but let's just say she said some questionable things, whatever, on Roblox, and went a little crazy, which to this day I still wonder how she did not get VC banned. She swore like over 100 times, didn't get VC banned, but I don't even swear and I get VC banned. Crazy. What proceeded to happen though is that while that was going on, whatever, like I keep on trying to tell this Cam, I was like, no, we're not together, we're not together. And then Tony is making it worse by making it seem like I'm dating every single person I've seen. Like for example, there's like one person that's named Ash. I literally met her less than 10 minutes, and then that's when he's like, oh, how old is she? Is she like 7, 8 years old? Is this your another girlfriend? Like any person I meet, it's just my person. It's just that person I'm dating. So he's like, so he's out here saying that he's out here even saying that I was dating Brooklyn, and then not only that, but he was also like out here make it seem like I'm doing some weird stuff to my homeboys. Like I was trying to hang out with Jordan and Top Dog, my friends, but then like next and later, he was out here making it seem like I'm some creep diddling them as well. It's like, oh, are these the boys? Calling us the queer boys and stuff like that, making fun of us. Like I could not be hanging out with my friends and everything, and it sucks too because like anytime I make friends, he'll either one thinking that I'm dating them if they're young, but if they're around my age, then he's gonna be like, oh yeah, be careful about this guy. He likes kids and stuff. I was like, no, I don't, bro. Well, I'm like I only see him as a friend. Like this guy's making it seem like I'm some kind of random creep online. And we're just gonna leave it right there. That's a perfect stop. That's a perfect time to stop because we're at the 50% mark. But yeah, it's just so annoying. If you want to see like everything, like I said, link is description. Now I will say the S one, the save, that's gonna be in the video. But like the N one, it's gonna have like funny moments. Like for example, if you look at this screenshot right here, those are gonna be like those funny moments. And then there's also like moments like these ones you see on the screen. Those ones means that could not be in the video. And the reason why it couldn't be in the video is because either one, I don't have enough evidence, or two, when they talk about preds, like pedophiles, but unfortunately that's not what the video is about. I'm not out here exposing those people yet. Or maybe not at all, because who knows? I can't really find them anymore. But yeah, it's just annoying how like they keep on twisting my words to make it seem like I'm the bad guy. Not to mention that like they constantly continuously making me look bad. It even got to the point to where they got my account banned, which is why I'm making this video in the first place. And actually, I can't remember if it's 75% or if it's 100%. But at some point, Cam's gonna start using the radio and start telling people that like, oh, we poured this guy named Trashy Zay. He's out here day and night, and stuff like that. Like when I'm not even doing any of that. They're making false allegations against me and ruining my entire life. Which, believe it or not, if I remember theoretically speaking, illegally, that's against the law, right? I think you can go to jail for that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, and it's so stupid, like because I'm out here like labeled as a guardian angel, protectors of all ages. But I can't even do my job when you have people like Tony and them spreading rumors that I'm some kind of creep online, only go for kids. It got just so bad to where I'm getting death threats and everything. And it's getting so bad to where even I am having like suicidal thoughts and get to a point to where like, where I'm not completely normal. And it gets to the point to where even my doctors was telling me that I'm not okay and that I'm like forced to take some pills and that oh you need counseling and stuff like it's not good. I'm having medications. I'm literally dealing with my own trauma. Not to mention just because of them alone, I haven't been playing Roblox. The only time I play Roblox is either if I'm recording a video, if I'm playing some of my friends I have now, or at least who I have now. I only have like 3 or 4 friends and then like or if I'm just straight up like recording a video for you guys. Like it's gone that bad, bro. I used to love playing Roblox, but just because of them alone, it's torture, man. It sucks. Like I cannot play Roblox anymore. It's just not the same, man. And it's just stupid because everywhere I go, people always look at me a bit differently, a bit funny. Okay, like like used to be like I used to be well known in the neighbors community, believe it or not, because when people would see me, it wouldn't be like it's like oh hey how's your day going. No, but like yo it's Zay, what's up? Because I'm always on 24/7. I literally have so many hours. And not only that, but I'm the type of person that always try to get every single like, and I mean every single item. That's what I try to do is get every single item. And I talk to everybody. I talk to the community. I even tried to work to become a helper. Okay, like that's what I wanted to become is a helper for neighbors. But I can't even do that when you have like bad people like this. Because now I'm banned on the neighbors as well because of this rumor. So yeah, if I can clear these allegations and come and and have people to like help me out, that would be nice because I can't do anything. That's why I'm gathering evidence and I'm getting like then after I get a whole bunch of evidence, whatever, I'm gonna simply post them online and you guys can see them. And after I get every single evidence, I'm gonna turn into a video and you guys get to see my point of view about a whole story with evidence because I'm trying to get my account back. You don't know how many times how many like nights I couldn't sleep. Like last night I'll try to go to sleep, but I literally couldn't because the amount of like things that's happened. Like let me list off the things that has happened ever since that this happened. One of my family members has died. I literally tried to kill myself like 2 times. And I had to go to hospital once. I literally cut myself. I out here taking pills, like medication to help me, maintain my mental state. I have lose every single one of my friends, and like not only that, but I also lost a couple of deals. Okay, because people always ask me, it's like, how do you get money? I don't know. Maybe because I'm a nice person to help people out and I make deals and stuff. I lost every single one of them. They don't want to be associated with somebody that could be a pedophile. I lost like some contract. Believe it or not, I was in a little contract with a different with different people. Like I was literally making money my own ways, but no, I messed that up because these accusations. So now I have no way of making money, and my family's already struggling enough with money. Not to mention my mom's an alcoholic. I hate to say that online, but yeah, she's a fucking alcoholic, and like she spends. I hate to say this, but every single month she would spend thousands of dollars on alcohol alone. Sorry for censoring, but like she spends so much money, and then she gets pissed off at me. It's like, yo, Zay, make me some money right now. It's like, well, maybe if you stop drinking so damn much, we could actually have money. Oh, what'd you say to me? Because now, like, food is getting low because my mom's an alcoholic. Bills are getting high because my mom drinks. Like, my mom rather drink than actually fix a problem herself. Like, I have my own problems to deal with in my life. And then, like, people out here are making false accusations against me, whatever. Not to mention the amount of times I have been leaked and doxxed online. Like, I used to have like a whole like Discord server, because believe it or not, I have like my main Discord server, my secret Discord server, my Roblox server that I discontinued. I had a couple of Discord servers. I had to literally close every single server except one, and that is my main channel. I have closed every single one of them because y'all were going in there and like doxing me, leaking my house and everything, even my family. So it's like, bro, what am I supposed to do here, bro? I literally can't do anything. Physically cannot do anything. Like like just because of those two alone, I'm struggling so much. And it's like people's out here like, oh yeah, why you try to kill yourself? You have no reason to kill yourself. I don't fucking know. Maybe I do have a reason right now. Maybe you don't know anything about my life or what's going on. And that's just a small tip of the iceberg of what I'm dealing with. You like I have to help out my suicidal friends, which they not helping me in the long term as well. Not to mention I have to go deal with other problems, like because I'm not only dealing with my problems, but I'm dealing with every single family member's problems, and I'm dealing with my friends' problems. I'm dealing with everything all at once. Like I'm getting overwhelmed, and I do not know if you guys can hear the sound of my voice when I speak, because every single video, like if you watch a video from like when I first started from this channel to even now how I'm speaking, you can tell I'm struggling to speak. Even now, like I'm literally struggling to keep maintain my mental state and speaking. This is how bad this entire situation has gone, and I'm trying to clean, and I'm trying to come out clean. But every single time I do, it always comes out wrong. I can't even do anything no more. Not to mention that, I'm not even allowed to play Roblox anymore. Like anytime I do something, it's so stupid. And not to mention that most of my friends, like, I was out here like saying, "Oh, I miss the old you." And I was like, "What do you mean by you miss the old you?" "Oh, I remember you used to play Neighbors, and you call every single girl beautiful and every single guy handsome and stuff. You always compliment people, but you don't compliment people no more." I don't flipping know. Maybe it's because like couple people in my life, like you have like one person that would out here, take things and over exaggerate and make it seem like, oh yeah, Charizard's a cheater. Or you have the other one that doesn't know like what a joke is. Like I can't, bro. I literally I think I should stop recording because I'm literally about to crash out, and you guys don't want to see me when I'm angry, bro. I need to relax, bro. It's literally getting me beyond so pissed off, bro. Like you guys do not know what's been happening to me. Like I might seem to be all happy, positive, and everything on my YouTube channel, but you guys do not know the struggles I'm going through, bro. And it's like people out here make it seem like, oh yeah, no, you have a perfect life, or you're not struggling, you don't know anything's going on. Yeah, I don't know anything that's going on, huh? It's not like I have to deal with some of my family members that whatever, or it's not like I have to go deal with my mom being a alcoholic. Like sometimes when you're an alcoholic, you get a bit angry and stuff, and let's just say sometimes you can be like, I'm trying to relax, but I can't. Thinking about everything that is happening to me and my family is just pissing me off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for a little anger there. I'm just gonna stop recording. I'll talk to you guys later, and like always, have an amazing day.